Welcome back, American Muscle Hub. Today we've got something truly special for you. If you've been following the SUV market, you already know that the Hyundai Palisade has made some serious waves since its debut a few years ago. But now, we're stepping into the future. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade is here, and it's not just another mid-cycle refresh or a minor update, it's a full-fledged redesign that wants to claim the crown in the three-row SUV category. Think aggressive styling, high-end interior, futuristic tech, and performance that can surprise you. This is Hyundai's way of saying, we're not just competing, we're setting the standard. So buckle up, because this walk-around is going to take you from the bold exterior to the luxurious interior, through the performance and tech features, all the way down to pricing, comparisons, and my own verdict on whether this SUV deserves a spot in your driveway. First impressions matter, and let's be honest, the 2026 Palisade knows how to make one. The exterior design is aggressive and futuristic, a huge step away from the more family-oriented look of its predecessors. From the moment you walk up to it, the stance is commanding. Up front, you're greeted by a massive grille that stretches across the fascia, framed by ultra-slim matrix LED headlights that give off a sharp, high-tech signature. It's almost like the eyes of a futuristic machine, intense, focused, and not here to play. Hyundai has clearly been paying attention to the premium SUV segment, because the design language now feels every bit as upscale as something you'd expect from European rivals. From the side profile, the Palisade is all about proportion. Longer wheelbase, sculpted aerodynamic lines, and bold wheel arches filled with intricate alloy wheels that almost look concept car-worthy. The roofline has a subtle coupe-inspired slope, but not so much that it sacrifices headroom for passengers. There are chrome accents running along the windows and lower panels, adding that extra bit of class. You can tell Hyundai wanted to make sure this SUV wasn't just another people mover, it's a statement piece. Move to the rear, and that's where the aggression gets dialed up even more. The taillights stretch wide, connected by a sleek LED light bar, while the bumper features intricate detailing and a sporty diffuser-like design. The Hyundai Palisade lettering sits boldly across the tailgate in a modern, eye-catching font, and it really stands out. No tiny badge, no subtle logo, just confidence. This back end screams futuristic power and presence, and if you're parked in a lineup of SUVs, I guarantee this is the one that will make heads turn. Now let's take a proper walk around and appreciate the finer details. The paint job options are next level. Deep metallic reds, futuristic silvers, stealth blacks, and even a pearlescent white that gleams under showroom lights. The body panels are sculpted with precision, catching reflections in a way that makes the SUV look alive. You've got flush door handles that pop out only when you approach with the smart key. The wheels. Hyundai is offering massive 21-inch designs with geometric spoke patterns that look like something straight out of a concept car. The aerodynamic mirrors, the sharp roof rails, and even the subtle spoilers, it all blends into one cohesive design language that says, this SUV belongs in the future, not just in 2026. Open the door, and step inside. The interior is where Hyundai really flexes its muscles. You're greeted by a cabin that feels more luxury lounge than family SUV. The first thing you'll notice is the massive curved display that stretches from behind the steering wheel across the center of the dashboard. It seamlessly combines the digital gauge cluster and the infotainment screen into one futuristic unit. The graphics are crisp, the animations are fluid, and the responsiveness is lightning quick. Below that, you've got touch-sensitive climate controls with haptic feedback, so it feels high-tech without being confusing. The materials are top-notch. Premium leather with diamond stitching, soft touch surfaces everywhere, metallic accents, and ambient lighting that wraps around the cabin in customizable colors. Sit in the driver's seat, and the steering wheel feels modern and sporty, with a flat-bottom design and integrated controls that don't clutter the look. Move to the second row, and passengers are treated to captain's chairs that are both heated and ventilated, with their own climate controls and USB-C ports. The third row, surprisingly spacious, with enough legroom for adults, something that a lot of competitors can't claim. Technology doesn't stop at screens. The Palisade offers a panoramic glass roof that floods the cabin with light during the day and gives you a starlit view at night. The sound system, a premium Harman Kardon setup that turns the cabin into a concert hall. And for families, Hyundai didn't forget practicality. You've got tons of storage, multiple charging options, wireless device charging pads, and even clever underfloor compartments in the trunk. Performance is where the Palisade balances power and refinement. Under the hood, you'll find a newly developed V6 engine paired with an advanced hybrid system, delivering both punchy acceleration and improved fuel efficiency. Power delivery is smooth but instant, thanks to the electric assistance, and the SUV feels more agile than its size suggests. Hyundai has tuned the suspension for comfort without making it floaty, so whether you're cruising on highways or navigating city streets, the ride feels composed and confident. There's also an all-wheel drive system with multiple terrain modes, meaning you can tackle snow, sand, or mud with confidence. Tech and safety are a huge part of the 2026 Palisade's identity. Hyundai's latest SmartSense suite is included, featuring adaptive cruise control with AI-powered predictive behavior, lane centering assist, blind spot cameras that project live feeds onto your instrument cluster, and a 360-degree camera system with augmented reality overlays. One of the coolest features: the Highway Driving Pilot, which brings semi-autonomous driving to a new level, letting the Palisade handle steering, braking, and lane changes under certain conditions. On top of that, you've got advanced collision avoidance systems, cross-traffic alerts, and even biometric driver recognition that sets up your seat, climate, and music preferences automatically when you enter the vehicle. Of course, one of the biggest questions you're probably asking is, how much does all of this cost? Hyundai has positioned the 2026 Palisade as a premium competitor, but it's still undercutting some of the big luxury names. The base model starts around the mid-$40,000 range, while the fully loaded calligraphy trim with all the bells and whistles pushes closer to $60,000. That might sound like a lot for a Hyundai, but when you compare it to a similarly equipped BMW X7, Audi Q7, or even a Lincoln Aviator, the Palisade delivers nearly the same luxury and tech for tens of thousands less. That's the magic here. Hyundai is delivering a near-luxury experience at a price that makes sense for families who want both style and value. Now let's put things in perspective with some comparisons. The Kia Telluride, its cousin, has always been a strong rival, but the new Palisade feels more futuristic and more premium. Against the Toyota Highlander, the Palisade offers more space, more power, and way more tech. The Honda Pilot feels practical but can't match the Palisade's luxury touches. Even against luxury brands like the Acura MDX, the Palisade doesn't feel out of place anymore. And that's the biggest compliment you can give it. Hyundai has elevated this SUV into a class above where it used to compete. So, what's the verdict? After spending time with the 2026 Hyundai Palisade, it's clear that this is not just a family SUV. It's a statement of where Hyundai is headed as a brand. The exterior is bold and futuristic, the interior is luxurious and packed with tech, the performance is balanced and efficient, and the safety suite is cut